Well, that's awkward. Forgot to change the game. Problem solved. Hello, anyone who's joining me is going to watch the VOD later. Please bear with me 1 second. It will be quiet for a moment. Yeah, it's still got about 10-20 second delay on it on YouTube. It's very weird. It's very weird. But it is what it is. YouTube's just odd. And then Twitch, let me make sure it's going to make a noise. No, Twitch is fine. Actually, YouTube's just weird. Right. Where were we at yesterday? So we were going to do the mission where we'll have to go down here and kill those guys. And then other quests we can come back and do later. So there was nothing urgent. Bad Blood is just a mess. Combat training we needed to do. Humans we need to find at some point. That's just another mission we needed to do. And that was the silly one to get a loot, which I'm never going to do. Not robbing some poor guy just for the sake of getting them a loot. So I guess we do the battle. Wasn't there is there a timing thing? Talk to Cap on this evening. What time is it now? Well, it's morning, so plenty of time to kill. You know what I haven't done in ages is look through my perk points. I've got 31 available perk points. Oh dear, my main level has gone up a bit. Let's have a look through these. Driven by Vengeance. If they're getting an opponent in close combat, you gain 10% more attack damage and faster stamina recovery. Yeah. Memorable. Change your reputation, good or bad, spread more widely. That seems risky, because I get a lot of negative ones. Undaunted. If your charisma is higher than 20, your armor will be considered 15 higher. That's pretty good. Burger. In towns, villages, and surroundings, and +1 bonus strength. Agility, vitality, and speech. Local hero. In an area where you have a good reputation, 60 or more, you gain a +2 bonus to strength, agility, and vitality. That's pretty good if you're in a good position, I guess. Strength. Tight grip. That sounds handy. The higher your strength skill, the easier it'll be for you to knock someone out or kill them stealthily. That's quite handy to have, I think. Because I have tried to knock people out a couple of times and it has not worked, so I'm going to grab that. Agility, deft hands. That's agility, all weapons. Featherweight, fall damage reduced. I don't really fall off things too much. Dominant hand, if you use one-handed weapon without a shield, no use to me because I use a shield. Nimble stance, dodges cost you 40% less stamina. I don't dodge, I block. Ranger run. After 10 seconds of fast sprinting, you will briefly get a big bonus on stamina recovery. That's if you're running. I never really run a lot. If there was one of those for combat and your stamina dropping, I'd get that. Vitality, nourishment, I'm not too bothered about. Balanced diet. If you don't overeat, get drunk or starve for drinking consecutive days, your stamina will recover 20% faster. And again, 10% more experience. That sounds like a faff. Creative soul. Your energy will slowly replenish while doing alchemy. Washing in a tub or a pier or taking a bath in a bathhouse will cure 10 points of your health. So as you go to bed, clean, you will heal. I mean, not really amazing, is it? Your clothes and body will get dirty 20% slower. I mean, that doesn't really make a difference because you get dirty so fast as it is anyway. By washing in a tub, you can get rid of all the dirt on your body. I mean, not doing it for me. Speech is still an issue. Polished wares. Buy, sell potions, herbs, and recipe books for 10% better prices. That's quite tempting because I do want to do more of that, so I'm going to take that one. You can buy weapons. Buy and sell weapons ammo costs 10% better price. Hustler. Easy for you to sell stolen goods. Yeah. Jack of all trades. You get a bonus +2 to skill checks. Ooh, yes. Okay. Yeah, Jack of all trades will come in. Secondary stuff is neither here nor there. Skills, combat. Skills we want to look at. Warfare. That's just general warfare. Yes, head protection. Yes, full stop. 20% less damage. Yes. Against all odds, when fighting against superior numbers, you get a +2 bonus on strength, agility, and warfare skills. Yes. I can't spend any more points here at the minute. Hardened veteran. Oh, in combat, your stamina will generate 10% faster. I want that next then. When I can next spend something here. That's a dodge thing. Rock solid. Steady stances, okay. Swords. Fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher. Showtime. Performing a sword combo or master strike, you instantly regain some of your stamina and can attack again. That'd be nice if I could actually get away with a combo. Tendon slicer. It's when you're doing combos, all of these things. Swordmaker's wisdom. That's quite nice. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I think I'm going to take that one. I don't know about the others yet. Heavy weapons I'm not really using. Pole arms I'm not really using. Unarmed. I mean, I do. Not too fussy about that. Crafting stuff. That's something I'll look at offline. I think all this is stuff I'll look off. I keep accidentally hitting D on my keyboard. I was just going to look at the Handmaster stuff. Oh, look at these. We've got some more now. So, how many can I use? 2. Charming companion. Bark to distract. Dog's best friend. Strange dogs won't react to you by barking, just growling. Heightened scent. Ooh. That's very helpful. In combat mode will be tougher and will take 10% less damage. Well, there's loads of... I just want everything here. I kind of want to take heightened scent so we get early warning. I kind of want to take defender because he's come in handy during some combat. And survival stuff. Yeah. Stealth stuff, scholar stuff. Scholar stuff. I need to do some scholarship stuff. I haven't even bothered yet. Right. Let's do something rather than just sit and look at the menu. What's my inventory looking like right now? I'm not carrying too much. I've got any food for the dog? Maybe that's something we can do, is go and get some food for you. Just think, what books do I have there? It's literally just his journal, fine. So, we've done most of the quests. What I haven't done is explored some areas of this map, and I am just a little bit curious. So, I'm going to take a random ride to this area of the map. Just because I want to see what's up there. I feel like I should explore the map. What do I do with my horse?
Good morning, Catherine. I see you got your beauty sleep.
You tease. Oh, I'm all disheveled.
She's in the building.
Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
How rude. Right. Okay, horse really doesn't like running in here. It's my fault. I keep doing that, and he doesn't like running in the city. What I was thinking I'd do is go up here, which is actually this way. Just because we haven't been there, and I don't know what's in that direction. Possibly nothing. There's a path this way at least. There's someone riding towards me, but the horse just vanished. Now they're riding away. Am I in the right area? Yeah, there we go. Surely I'll bump into a bandit or something interesting. Shrine. Oops. Auto follow the path, make my life easier. Ooh.
Whoa.
Looks like there's something up there. Could be nothing. And there is something here. Strong Bowman's Brew. Bit random. Mine now. Where's my horse off to? Hey. Where are you wandering off to? Strange horse. And toddling off on his own. That is literally just forest over there, I guess. Guess we might find some meat over here and not get in trouble for feeding it to the dog. It does look like it's all just overgrown over here, rather than there actually any buildings or anything. God. Very overgrown. There's really nothing out here, is there? Not even like a building on the map, it's just all trees. That's my dog. They're not. That's not my dog. That's some wild dogs.
Should go back.
I'm not allowed that way. No, they're not attacking us at the minute, so we'll just carry on. So there you go. There is an invisible wall that says you should go back. But at least we had a look. So why haven't I looked? Here. This is where I feel like I've explored the map. I don't want to kill a deer. Command. No. Can you hunt? I'm sure he can do a hunt command, but maybe I don't have that yet.
Free.
I guess I could try and plant it with this. It says sick'em. I think I missed. He may never catch that, to be fair. My bolt clearly did not hit that creature. My dog has just gone after them. Oh, there he is. There. That's close enough to hit, right? Ah. Gotta be more assertive than that and just get it. It's going above. This is my issue currently. Not knowing where to aim with this thing. I need to aim lower. I'm hitting above them. Look down this way. Technically it's poaching, I think, to kill it, but can't see where it went. Nice idea. failure on my part. Yeah, the crossbow's going to take some getting used to. I've definitely hit someone with it, though. There. Down the hill. I'm just going to give the game away. Lot to see in this grass. Hit it! Hit it! Ah! I just have to hope no one sees me doing this.
Look what I have for you.
Yeah, I bet you enjoy that. It is technically stolen. I don't know how we make it not stolen at the minute, but... stolen in God knows where. My thought is that I'll dry it and maybe then it won't count as stolen. Back here, but I'm not expecting to find anything. In all honesty. There's nothing here. So the next area to check is down here because we haven't been there. Fast travel there. See a man bending down the road ahead with a motionless body lying next to him. A cart nearby. He notices you, stands up and walks towards you. Stop and fight.
Hey, sling your hook. You dead?
Dog does not look impressed.
I'll show you.
Stamina. Good dog. Bad start of the fight for me. There we go. Oh, am I bleeding? I think I'm bleeding. It's the first time I've had to use a bandage in a long time. Use. I need 6? Injured head. Which means what exactly? Buffs. Oh, okay. Potions, please. Potions under food? Yes. Anyhow, what did this guy have? Oh, that's worth quite a lot of money, isn't it? Food. What of that? The Groshen. What is his weapon at? He had a weapon. Can't see it. Oh, there it is. A warhammer. What about this poor fella? Technically, it's robbing him, eh? Yeah. These things happen. He doesn't need the groschen, he's dead. Where is my horse going? Right. Look down there. But the rest of it was uneventful. Now here's a question. Are there any drying racks around here? You'd think there would be. Especially in this place, because this is his, Oh.
You silly doggy.
Yes, that is a tanner. You'd think he'd have drying racks here. Interesting. I wonder what he sells. Leather goods, I would assume. That's a smokehouse. With a cat on top of it. More drying ink? Definitely felt like there would be a drying rack here. Check over there. Yeah. Guess not. Could smoke it, I guess, the meat. Let's try that. I don't know how this works, I've not tried before. Select, let's do 5 and just see what happens. I assume it'll be instant the same. Smoked venison. Lasts 5 days. Could still do with drying the rest of it. I guess I'd check this guy's house. He's probably got one. Since he's the actual hunter. I should probably actually look at what the tanner has for sale while I'm here, since I have no idea. But I can sort of guess. Oh. Just want to talk to me anyway. Magic teleporting horse, let's go. Oops. There's the drunkard. We're not going to talk to him, though. That's where we slept that night.
You have a kind master, eh?
He's got a smoking thing as well. Since I'm covered in blood. I can't believe that this guy doesn't have a drying. I mean, he doesn't though, does he? Oh. Like that much is just wolf pack. I wanted to go down there. Where's my horse? It's quite a nice saddle. I've actually looked at it properly before. We'll go down here and then we can go across this way. Oh. Is the best way across? There's a road down there that goes that way, or I'll go down here and across. Probably down there and across. I could go and pay that woman her money back. Since we still haven't done that. It reminds me. Is that meat that aha! So the venison that I smoked doesn't count as stolen. So if push comes to shove, we just smoke it all. Oh, I want to go this way.
quick.
Hey! You there!
Whoa.
Fight for a quick death, you bastard!
Whoa. The hell's going on there? Don't mind if they're chasing me. I just want to get far enough ahead so I can do this.
I've been waiting for you.
You don't have a sword.
Show your stuff. Fucking cop.
I'm in full armor. Why would you attack me?
It's fucking butchery.
What do you think was going to happen? Don't know who the fuck you are. Jared the Great? Have I met him before? Wrong person to attack. Quite frankly, that was bloody rude. And to think. Good doggo, you helped.
Take it.
Have one of those. Where's the other guy? Oh, you leveled up and got a perk point. Where's the other one? I can't see him in the grass. It's just around here. Wait, hang on. Oh, no, I think that was me just seeing the dog. Oh no, there we go. Jared's friend. Ooh. Some of the stuff you're wearing is worth money. All of it. Oh, dried perch I'll have though. Magical teleporting horse, where are you? There you are. I'm just going to dump some stuff on you that we'll sell later. Kettle hat. No, I don't want to put it on. Just remember to hit X to transfer. So those there, quite fancy. Hmm. Sight increase to bits and bobs. Interesting. I'm now not completely overweight. Come back. You're off again. Bloody hostage does whatever it wants. Don't really want to fight the wolves because I'm already low on health. I need to level up my alchemy some more and make some healing potions. Some strong healing potions. I don't think there's going to be any treasure in this building, but I'm going to have a look. I think whatever it is a scam. Maybe I'll get ambushed. There's something here. water goblin's hut? What do you know? Oh, it's a place you can... Ooh. Crayfish.
So this is the water goblin's hut?
Lots of crayfish around. Well, there is a chest here. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, so it's there, and then you do D to rotate the lock. You have to keep it there. It's quite hard, actually.
Oh, bloody hell.
It failed. Which is fine. Previously done very easy ones. It's quite interesting.
Damn.
Oh. Okay.
Shit.
Oh, it's close though. It's a weird mini game. I've got to be honest. As far as this goes, like the speed at which you can turn is not what you'd expect. There we go. What? Ivy green trousers. When I wear them, I'm drawn to the water, but I can't swim. Random. Okay. This was weird. Oh, I'm over encumbered again. Is my horse wandered off again? Come here,
There you
doggo.
go. Take it.
Just feeding him all this meat before I get in trouble for stealing it. So I haven't been up here, I guess. I need to dump some stuff on you. I could probably have that military... No. Must remember to hit X to dump it on there. Take the Warhammer as well. We'll just take these for the time being. At some point we'll sell them, probably, maybe, unless I forget. Can't tell the time of day. It's evening now. By the time I get back, it'll be too late. How long will it take me to get back? We'll see. It's going to be too late, isn't it? It's going to be like 10 PM. Near enough.
Well. Von Burgov's vassals are gathering. It looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Well, let's see if I can still talk to him. Horsemanship went up.
Easy. Nice and slow.
Interesting. He's going faster than me. That's why I sped up, but my horse still doesn't like it. Still injured. Right. He's just up above me looking down. Let's see what he has to say.
You've come just at the right time.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samit?
It's appalling what happened at Samin Fortress.
Does that mean you're regretting your decision?
I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I'm not so sure. We should never have got involved.
True. I feel like I've walked through deep shit, and people can smell me from miles away. Whatever the rights and wrongs of it, I won't forget that horror as long as I live.
I understand. But let's drop it now, and go and hear what Sir Otto has to say.
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
I should probably change clothes. I'm currently in my armor.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True.
Still gonna kill him at some point.
That you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Should I take that to mean there's a possibility you'll send us home empty-handed, sir?
What are you saying? I told you our agreement stands. So it stands. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nabokov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I don't trust
Sorry,
her.
sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ore.
Perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I
He's going to get everyone killed.
Faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see him.
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises.
Wine for the journey.
Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I'm going to stab him in the back at some point.
Sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Ah, you my man, come here. You must be that Henry from the Lord of Liber, eh? I suppose he doesn't want company.
Anything else you need?
Have you got a moment? I've heard you're a local hero.
My boy, even the sparrows in the eaves are serenading your escapades.
Can I help you, my lady?
This is your Hanker of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
My liege, Lord Radzig, and Lord Hanush sent us to Trotsky with a message. They want to end the war in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Aha! I thought you were going to recount your adventures, not talk about high politics.
Sorry, you're right. I'll start again.
None of this is very high because I'm in the wrong clothing.
I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I have to think it over.
You seem rather unsure of yourself, but that's better than embarrassing bragging.
Right. Can we change into some other clothes? Because clearly. We got those on, we got those on. Where's all my other gear? Crazy ring. Spectacles. The gloves. Sure, I had fancier clothing. Don't know what I've done with it. Fitted coat, there we go. That's 14. There we are. That's better. And I had some nicer leggings. But I have no idea what I've done with them. Ooh. What is boots? That's an improvement as well.
Still want to hear my story, my lady?
Of course.
Let's try it now.
I'm truly curious. Go ahead.
Lord Tanish and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and
Story recap, because this is a big point in the story when you move on.
It was a bloodbath, my lady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that labyrinth like rabbits. I thought we were done for. There was no way out. Nothing around but rocks and pitch black night.
I see your lives really were in danger. You are truly brave.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm
Reputation
sure the
lost.
gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
No, it's going to take time, and I don't have time.
I reckon you're overestimating my abilities, my lady.
I understand. A pity, though. This evening could have belonged to us.
Let's go back to the banquet, my lady. They'll be missing you.
A beautiful moment, but now it's past. Take care of yourself, young man.
How do you like the company here? Christ, do you even drink at all?
You know me?
Of course. And I'm not the only one. Whoever saw what you got up to beneath the gallows won't forget your name in a hurry.
Oh, I see.
I may have missed the start, but I have to say,
Hmm.
the end was thrilling.
And
This is another...
if I may ask.
There's a lot of talking in this game.
Sir Otto's personal bodyguard.
Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Herman Palitz, known as Littlehead. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave way before Littlehead.
And the other one? The thin one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a famed wit, fair of face and well-spoken. The ladies swoon. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers in the end.
What was von Berghoff doing in Prague?
He's the royal chamberlain, so he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Lipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides, you only
He seems to know a lot.
after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
Excuse me for a moment.
Eat, drink, and be merry. If you whine but don't drink, or have grapes but eat gruel, don't be surprised if I call you a fool.
You should be ashamed, Florian.
Anything else, lad?
Florian, honourable.
Certainly, ladies. It's just that I don't know if you know.
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
I'm sure Lord Capon will explain everything to you. And now, please excuse me.
I didn't want to talk to him, but yes. Okay. I was responding to him.
You must be Henry, yes? Lord Capon's servant.
Death is the wages of...
Pleased to meet you. But who do I have the honour of talking to, gentlemen? Seems you already know my name.
Aye, we heard something about you.
Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in their stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Olbran, and this is Yeshek of Bor.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the finger of God.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Olbram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Interesting.
Once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Aye, but I can't talk about it.
Why not? We all want to end this terrible war, don't we?
Sure we do, gentlemen. But one letter can hardly achieve that, can it?
Maybe not, but it could be the first spark.
Quite hungry.
The worst sin of all. Not just any...
What's the discussion about, gentlemen?
we're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Berghoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nabar. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder. That puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again.
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
Nah, not for me. I don't play dice.
I'll lose it.
Schade. Aber was soll man machen? It could have been fun.
Station lost with them, apparently. Okay.
Am I invisible or something? Stop faffing about and get over here.
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
We're going to kill him tomorrow, don't worry.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I understand. But this is the only way to get revenge for the massacre by the pond. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
A bit peckish.
Ha! It didn't take you long to find fame, my friend. What would you say if I wrote an ode to you?
Hose away. But don't get too close to me in the heat of battle.
What have we here? Your wits are quick, my friend. Tell me, what really happened?
Ave Maria.
Ha! It didn't take you long to find fame, my friend. You're like a mythical hero. You just need someone to write your story.
Finishing some food. We can steal this copper plate, apparently. That's weird. I bet we're not supposed to do that.
Take you long to find fame, my
Oh my god, go away. So we need to get some wine. It's the cook. Oh god. Where's the wine? Hang on. Let me have a look at the journal, for heaven's sakes. Go to the kitchen for wine and feast and enjoy the good life optional. Go to the armor optional. Talk to her. She gave me some wine.
Greetings. What do you want?
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you
He's
want
doing
her
something dodgy.
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Capon. I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry, I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
Who locked it like that?
Nobody. is one of Ossina's amazing locks.
What? Again? Ugh, I'll kill that Ossina. Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks. Yeah, have a nice evening.
Catherine is so dodgy. I'm sure she's gone and told them at the Neverkov what's going on. I'll be shocked if that's not the case. Spice chest's already open. Wait, what? Go get the armor, go to sleep. Open the herbs chests.
I could go for something to eat now.
Is it upstairs? Oh, it is. Oh, it's a medium. Oh. Yeah, it's too difficult. I can't do that. Just say optional. It's just giving me loads of stuff to do. I think this is deliberate so I don't sleep.
I need something to eat.
I mean, it'd be thievery, wouldn't it, that would come under? I'm not high enough level to get anything in there at the minute. Yeah, so that's not going to happen. I just need some wine. It doesn't have to be this complex. This is the armory.
I need something to eat.
I didn't know this was here. This is the room I wasn't allowed in. Interesting. Okay. Surprised that's not locked.
Ossina deserves a kick up the arse. It's stuck fast.
Oh, you really can't do it? And I had you down for such a handy lad.
No, it simply isn't possible. And Ossina's an idiot. I'd have to take an axe to that lock.
Oh, well. Never mind then. I suppose I'll have to ask someone who's better with his hands. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle.
I could go for something to eat now.
Okay, fine. And then go and do that. Go and get the armor. Change back to my armor now. Is this guy... Oh, he is still awake. I'm impressed.
Greetings. What do you need?
I've come for the armor.
Supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Aye, but that horse is already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
I'm not going to listen to this. I'm sure you've got more and you're just trying to fleece me. So give me some proper armor for my lord right now, or you'll get a thump.
The only one who's gonna get hurt here is you. Fuck you, whoreson!
He's actually going to fight me, okay. Interesting.
You!
You're a disgrace.
I'm wounded!
Executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
What the hell is going on at the minute? I don't want to have a fight with this guy.
You're still standing!
Like, how does it escalate to this extent that you're having a fucking fist fight with a guy?
Take that! Enough! I give up!
Damn fool. Enough! For fuck's sake! Leave me alone!
Well, are you still going to tell me you don't have anything for my lord?
All right. I'll give you what I have. Damn it. Here it is, for fuck's sake. Oof.
I didn't want to fight him. Ridiculous. Okay, let's just go and sleep. And I'm almost fully healed. Now I need to eat. Where's my dog at? If I feed him
Look what I have for you.
some of that, are they going to realise it's stolen? Actually, it might not have been stolen anymore. Nah, it's the stolen thing's gone off it. Good. Right, so what needs eating? It's not going to poison me. I'll use this bacon. And something small. There we go. Right. Here, Hans.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm going to give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
It'll do.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in. Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I'll wait to put that fraud from Navarkov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think? What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle. Ah, I see I won't get much conversation out of you this morning. Is that the fault of last night's feast? Or are you just bored and missing real adventure? If that's what it is, your blood should soon start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that...
You didn't give me enough time to respond.
To acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat.
Sometimes the you have to hold down Q and then press a number key, and my hand isn't in that position. I have to hold Q and then maneuver my fingers and hand up to hit the number keys as well. I suppose I could use the keypad at the right-hand side of the keyboard, but my hand's on my mouse, so that's equally I have to move it across. And my instinct isn't to do that.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir. I'm glad to hear it.
Already covered in blood.
Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabokov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen.
He's going to get you all killed, by the way.
Gate.
I'm going to ignore his orders and do my own thing. They're probably going to attack the castle while we're out. We need some catapults and stuff. It's not my helmet. In fact, none of that was my armor. Interesting. I've never seen it make that mistake before. Normally in all the cutscenes I'm wearing my own armor. That's the first time I've noticed me wearing something else. Interesting. We are so going to get ambushed or something because Catherine's told them.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
And kind of if they ambush us.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I'm on the wrong horses, what?
Wine, Lord Capon, since old Nebac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Yeah. As if that wasn't coming. They've got guns.
What the? My God! Where?
Go, watch out!
Oh,
Shit!
Hey! Can't get up!
Hey! Hey! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Come on! God's sake! Get up quickly! Back off, bastard! That really pissed me off!
I'll be done with you in a
get out of here! We can't go back! We'll
He's got a long range thing. Ow.
What are those fancy moves, for fuck's sake?
Nice hit.
Oh god, there's loads of them.
Show what you're made of. Nicely done.
I thought he was one of the enemy. This guy up on the hill there. Are we just running?
We'll kick your asses.
Slice him up. Useless.
I'll be done with you in a flash. Let him have it. Ryzen. That hurt. Don't spare him. Bad luck.
The hell with you, you scum.
You get ready to leave.
What are you holding about for? This? You're done for.
Oh, nice. Straight through his head.
Bleeding like a die already.
We need to get up on the hills.
Fuck! Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You here, Henry? I need you here!
Shit! He's nearly got me! Useless! Hurry, you fool! Fuck! I let you go!
I'm in combat at the minute. Will you please piss off, dude? I'm fighting two people at the minute.
Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Ulrich, get it! Let's get out of here!
All the better for him.
You won't get me.
I just got shot with an arrow or something. Ow! Well, that was just complete chaos.
Fuck yourself!
We have to find a different way! But fast! There are more of them behind us!
I'm getting shot in the back at the same time I'm trying to fight these guys down here. This isn't going to end well. I'm basically dead. And I don't have any... Yeah. No fucking chance. I'm getting shot in the back while also being stabbed. And yeah, I think you're right, Stal.
That was something. You're not up to it. Do
You lived like a wretch, and now you'll die like one! Fuck! Right on the nugget! Ha! He's not going!
No, you don't.
You got him!
I regret coming here without having a master strike.
Henry! We have to keep going! Down the path! We can't go back!
I'm going through the bloody trees, so there's less chance of them hitting me.
Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Where is he?
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Get him!
Show what you're made of.
Blood! Yeah! Fucker! Send my greetings to the devil! Fuck you! Watch out! Fuck! Now you're for it! Shit!
Get ready to leave this life.
Shit your eyes out!
Okay. What a hell of a fight.
Fuck! Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here!
Oh, mother of God!
Hey! Henry, cover us!
Hurry, you fool! Fuck! I let you go!
This is all your fault!
Shut up! Help me! Quick!
I'll have your ass! I don't know why I'm bothering with you. A bit more! Come on! Try to help me for fuck's sake!
My God!
Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here. I'll help you. Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Yeah, he's dead.
Fuck me! Holy shit! Let's get out of here!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Right here.
You can't get away from me.
Surprise, eh? Young grubber! What are you hopping about for?
Now I'll show you.
Trying to keep my front to the archers and stuff up there.
Light him up! I'll be done with you in a flash.
The last one.
Well then, you know the way. Here, I'll take your asses. Bloody tree. We have to find
We going this way?
way. But fast. There are more of them behind it.
This way?
Jesus!
It worked. You live like a wretch, and now you die like one.
Come on. Yes.
You done for!
Down we go.
Let's go down. We'll lose them on the other side of the stream. Christ! It's the same everywhere! What a massacre!
Fucking hell!
Not just ugly, but hand-fisted as well!
Don't spare him!
Got you!
Kill him!
Come on then.
I bet I got a lot of experience for doing this.
Wanker!
You won't be able to take another one like that. Got it. Quick! Down to the middle and cross the stream!
He's had it. Next will be in your face!
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagons!
Flank him! Fuck, I can't see it! Good!
I'll be done with... You're dead! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Need stamina, need stamina.
Got him!
Bloody hell.
We have to get to the mill. We'll lose them on the other side of the stream.
Same. Oh god, Hans isn't dead, is he?
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
Oh, that went well.
We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Clarkstein.
You'll have to take him first.
Where's my shield gone?
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
I'm already half dead. This isn't fair.
I'll let him live.
If I have to fight this isn't fair. I'm already half dead.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
Oh, fuck.
Come on! Let's see what you're made of!
I'm gonna just have to get very lucky here. At least he's not got a shield.
I'm not afraid of anyone but God Almighty.
Whoa.
Show him, Captain. Don't spare the fucker.
I was going to say, I just put my sword through his chest. Cowardly men interrupting a fight like that.
Shishka, you all right?
Did I take his eye?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
I'm assuming that's not us up there. Well, that was a complete clusterfuck, wasn't it?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes.
Wondered when he was going to turn up.
And then boots you right in the balls.
Lovely to see you, Godwin.
All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time.
Oh, we're playing as him
They
again for a
couldn't
bit.
just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Well, I might not be entirely blameless. I threw up during a sermon and beat up the bailiff.
Holy fucking shit! I mean, sorry, Father.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for? If you don't mind me asking.
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, sucker. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself.
I feel weird that I'm suddenly playing as someone else.
The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Devilish was involved.
I was wondering
See
if
something
you'd
like
lend
that
me your
every
bullock
day.
when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day?
Bathhouse owner. Is there a bathhouse here? Oh, there might be there, actually.
Mother of God. It's always the common folks that suffer the most.
God.
You're supposed to believe there's justice in the world.
God be with you, lad. I need to ask you something.
Oh, Christ. Kuba's in a bad way. He got shot. He needs to rest. What do you want from him?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
Captives, eh?
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough, and sometimes stop off for a chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however they ended up. Da Deus Fortunae.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest.
Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
I hope we can go back to the mill soon, if it's not burnt to the ground.
God, it's always the common...
Greetings.
Never mind, she's not going to be any help. So what do I need to do? Go up the site of the ambush, okay. Down yonder. Where's my horse? This one? That is indeed my horse. Pretty sure they're not dead. It'll be quite the shock if they are.
Go! Good girl. Good girl. Quick! Hiya! I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Hiya! Oh, this must be that chapel. Now to the right and down to the woods. Hiya! Oh! The tracks
Yep.
to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Easy! Nice!
Make sure someone on the fast. He does not want to go fast.
Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled.
Yep, bodies everywhere.
Find arrows down at them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
What you want, you old fart? Sure you're not lost? What you want, you old fart? Sure you're not lost?
What are you up to here, fellas?
What's it to you? Do you want to end up like these ones here?
I think not. And you don't need to raise your voice. My hearing's fine. And I come in peace.
So you should. You don't look like you're up to much else.
What happened here? Do you have any idea?
Von Bergov's soldiers took a hammering. That's all you need to know. I don't care who did it or why. All I care about is there's lots of valuable things in all this carnage that will come in very handy.
I'm looking for two of my friends here. I heard they were fighting on von Bergov's side.
Then they're fucked!
You can't know that.
Are you blind, old man? Take a good look around. No one could survive a massacre like that.
Oh, don't mind me. I won't disturb you while you're working.
That sounds like a good idea. You mind your own business and we'll mind ours.
Deal.
We're not here to pick a fight with the bandits. I know this guy can fight, but I'm not sure how good he is.
God almighty. Bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior.
Not to stand on any of the bodies as we go.
The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating, in any case. The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Stop! What? Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double.
You?
Me. Unluckily for you, I changed my mind. We're not going to share with anyone.
What's this about? Do you know them?
I bumped into them in the forest. They were robbing the dead.
Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's
Yeah,
see
I'm gonna
if you're
fight
as
with
good
him.
with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Dead man! Help me with him! Dash him on the head!
Ow.
Right, fucker! He's had it! I'll hack your arse off!
Hey, fuck that.
It's not bad.
Fucking swine! Fuck! That was something!
He looks really familiar.
They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword? Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped off a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently I was the parish priest in Užice, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it.
It is a very strong word for it. It's actually quite a nice looking horse, that one.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa, Lord Capen's guardian.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who he is, but I couldn't say we're friends. Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
This is a weird quest. We're now racing with this guy.
Quick! Go! Yeah!
Nope, upset the horse.
Whoa! You've been hanging around with Miller Crazel again, haven't you?
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Teach it again.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon, and maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
He really looks familiar, that guy.
I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately,
Interesting conversations in this game.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
Like I said, they're handy fellows. Although they do get up to some stupid escapades. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, They must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to parley with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergau's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them. And that's what I'm going to do.
Very nice.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
At least we're getting loads of fighting with this guy.
Good! But he's still standing! Let him have it! Get away with that!
Who are these guys?
All we come with you is flies.
Jesus, I'm hit! Help! He's too much for me!
Now.
Bash him on the head. Yes, don't spare him. You'll regret that, fucker.
Lovely.
We'll kick your asses! Now, you're finished! That last one mustn't get away!
I've never done that before.
Now you'll spare him! I'll work on me!
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword. Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergau's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toff and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
Time earlier. Back we go.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get you, you treacherous cunt! Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's men. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you wanted at the gate.
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Grab him through the bars and break his head open.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zizka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zizka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zizka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Burgov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another,
he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you.
I was going to say.
Likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
Ugh. You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Hello, Godwin.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can you even deliver a letter?
Crossbow.
I will get those fuckers.
And weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Burgov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zhizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Burgov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine
It's like a
line
movie at the
between
moment,
waging
this.
war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offence, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question.
Only from the
Either
inside.
He just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebakov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason, so no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you. But my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semine come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. What actually happened to Semine?
Unfortunately, they're all dead. Von Berghoff suspected something, and sent his men to Semine.
And?
They murdered them. Every last one. And?
And we helped them do it.
Well, that can't be helped. War is hell. Sometimes it's hard to know what's going on and who is really your enemy.
We thought...
I know. You thought they were with me, and I wanted to kill you. Don't blame yourself. We all have our share of guilt.
But Sigismund most of all. If he hadn't come and taken the king captive, and started looting and plundering, none of this would have happened.
Amen.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with.
Very unpleasant.
Will you survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before Von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samine. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, eh?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that has nothing to do with what happened here. We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and leave them to it? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation.
Of course.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini. Et lux perpetua luciat eis. Te dexet hymnus Deus in Dio. Et tibi redemptum.
Just dig all the holes first. Bit of arduous work. A few of these little mini jobs in this game.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini. Et lux hymnus Deus in Sion. Et tibi.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
When's the last time I ate something?
I think the quests are still around.
A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy.
Oh my god, I'll eat something. There we go. Hey, Bam. Good morning to you. Are you well? Are you enjoying the height of summer? We've done a lot of fighting today. And an awful lot of talking as well in this. Jesus. Yeah, I remember the horrendous heat in Germany. I think I mentioned last time. Yeah. I feel for you. He's going to show us the guns.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
What smells so bad here?
Schwarzpulver. Or gunpowder, brother. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And quite dangerous if you don't know how to handle it, eh?
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that
I
hard.
got to have a go of a gun.
Careful.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
It's a hand cannon, basically. Right click to load. Aim. Fire. We know the drill.
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
That's a good prayer.
Let's get to it.
So we right click, powder in, ball in, that in. What about the cloth?
Aha! That's how it's done.
Don't know where I'm aiming it, to be fair, but... Not sure I hit anything. Very hard to tell. Oh, he's hit it. He's actually got points, I see. Okay. Well. Oh, I missed again. I just realised there's points at the bottom of the screen. I can't even hit the damn thing. I don't really understand where I'm aiming it, is the issue. Like, the way it's pointing, you'd think I have to aim it down here somewhere to hit that. But... no idea.
God, this really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah!
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see
it's true.
That. No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
Try to get new allies. Load the supplies. Go to sleep. And do some supply loading quickly. At least I feel like I'm being helpful.
Hey you! Why are you gawking at me like a daft cunt? I should have shot you right off. And don't pretend you can't hear me.
Where?
There's no reason to argue. We're both on the same side.
On the same side? Are you yanking my pistol? Your lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel like punching your teeth in.
I don't want any more trouble. I helped bury your dead. And there's nothing more I can do for them, unfortunately.
Really? I saw you go into the forest with that new priest.
His name's Godwin. He's one of us, from Sasau. He prayed for the souls of your men.
Well, that's good. It would be hard to get any other priest here. This way they at least had a proper burial.
Aye. Godwin takes that very seriously.
Well, take the sacks next to the cart and throw them up. Let's get this over with.
Literally just putting them in here. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure why they needed me to do that. How many sacks are there? I'm slightly concerned it doesn't say a number of like 2 out of whatever. And obviously more just keep spawning. Sometimes I think they put some of these things in just to wind you up. Oh, there is a vanish now. Okay. I guess that's the last one.
I tell you, man, you certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
Friend. Go get some sleep. Now, we slept with Clara yesterday.
Anything else to do? Come on up.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here. And the only thing I want now is for it to set and for this fucking day to be over. Come and have a chat.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right?
He doesn't look convinced.
I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Berghoff once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
Are you afraid of what Hanush will say when we get back? Seeing how our expedition didn't go exactly gloriously.
Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Al dente's fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our fortuna carry us away.
Section of the make us play. Okay, so let's have a look at our dice. Dice modified by an expert is precisely loaded, but also inconspicuous. Okay, but what is it? What does it roll? Personalized demonic dice. King's die. Doesn't say. All those rolls are 3. Another 2 and especially another 4. Don't know what the benefit to either of these is then. I'm going to take those and just see what it...
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose.
Okay. So that always rolls a 3, we know that. Hold, hold, hold. Score and continue. I need one that always rolls a 1. Bust, unsurprisingly. Should have taken the 600.
They're yours, lad.
It's a 5 this time. This is a 50. Score and continue. One. Score and continue.
You're not afraid of anything. What can you do?
I will not win this. I don't play much this dice game. It's just bad gambling.
That'll do me. Roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500 score and pass. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't win here.
Yeah. These ones here. Like this.
Yeah, he's going to get lucky and just keep getting ones. There you go, he's won.
Damn it! How can you lose so fucking much?
Either I'm playing badly, or you bloody cheated, Sir Hans.
Oh, right, that's it. All the blame is on my head again. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again. It's been quite a while since I was last on the gallows.
And you drew quite a crowd last time, eh?
Oh, my God. Oh, what a disgrace.
Why are we playing this when we should be sleeping after being in a battle all day?
Attention, though.
I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. Wine, women, and song. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy of life.
Oh, so no more talk of politics, responsibility, and the calling of the nobility?
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day. And it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also, things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So, I shall bid you good night, my friend.
Thank God for that. Right.
A chance, you idiot.
Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
They're injured, just like our men.
Plenty of ours are already pushing up daisies, and these bastards are responsible.
Aye.
Enough. What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them Littlehead.
Herman Littlehead?
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these 2 won't let me treat him.
Shut your trap, and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second... Don't forget I beat your Captain Zizka in a fight. If you want to end up the same, I can go another round. Do you want to add to Clara's work?
Aye. Maybe you're right. Let the captain deal with them himself.
True. Why should we waste our time with some lordly shit? Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
Oh, we got rid of them.
Sucker! Damn it!
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Henry. They're in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only healer. It could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those 2 poor fellas.
Thanks. Really. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
You deceived me last time.
Excuse me?
You lured me out of the fortress and detained me so I couldn't get back in, didn't you?
And it worked perfectly. You should be more mad at yourself for falling for it so easily.
Bloody hell. I wanted to help you, and you just used me. That's all there was to it.
Don't look at me like that. We all did everything we could to keep you from sniffing around, and I simply had a certain advantage.
Did.
Thank you very much.
And just so you know, when I found out what they were planning to do in the ravine, I prayed for you to survive, even though I knew a lot of our men would die there. Sorry, but I have too much work to do. We can talk later.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark, Zverk, and that poor Godsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Listen, I need some quick advice.
What would you like to know?
What should I do about a fever and headache?
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene in a wound. That needs to be cleaned and cauterized. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too, and a marigold decoction should help for the fever.
What should I do with a vomiting patient?
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, he's fine. He just took a solid blow to the head. You just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep, and put a cold compress on his forehead. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him. That means he's bleeding internally, and there's nothing we can do for him.
So, as some people who will watch this might know, I'm a trained medical doctor. And some of this is so barbaric. It's the way to treat people. Medieval times, people.
What about bleeding?
Not good for your health.
Should I bandage the wound?
Aye. A bandage will stop the bleeding, but you should first make sure there isn't a fracture.
How should I treat a burn?
Wash it with water and gently daub it with marigold ointment. Then just lightly dress it and give the patient some chamomile to calm his nerves.
Can I give them something to eat?
Certainly. A good strong broth would be best, or a potion that will bring his strength back. But be careful with head injuries and internal bleeding. Eating and drinking will only make it worse.
What's the proper way to treat a wound?
That's not hard. Always clean the wound first, and then lightly bind it with a bandage.
Okay. See if we can save these guys. I am, however, going to do that tomorrow, because it's now heading towards midnight, and I need to get some sleep. So, thank you very much, anyone who's joined me, and thank you, Bamalam, for tuning in again. I always seem to be leaving just as you come on. It's the only problem with you living on the other side of the world. But I hope everyone has a very nice evening, and I will see you all during the week.